Again, thank you everybody for being here this Tuesday evening. This is Michael Weniger, CEO of Essante Organics, and tonight we are going to talk a little bit about our business opportunity, and we're going to talk a little bit about the products. All right. And I think we're going to start with the product side of things here real quickly and talk a little bit. I guess we could do this. Robert Blackman interviewed me and my brother today. And, the very first question is what inspired us to start Asante Organics and put it into this business model? And, I can say that my brother and I have been in the health and wellness space for like 40 years. Well, in the home-based business space for 40 years, myself in the health and wellness space for 45 years. I went to the University of Wisconsin for sports fitness kinesiology. That was what I was majoring in. And I've been in the wellness space forever. I mean, I just worked started out in in clubs, in fitness clubs, right? And I've never told anybody this, but I was all into health and wellness and sports and fitness. And I walked into this club. I had hair longer than Mint's. Okay. When you meet Mint, it's like that, right? So here comes this rock and roll guy in there, and I'm asking for a job, right? I'm like, because I wanted to be in the health and wellness space. And I had all this hair. And the manager of the club says to me, "Yeah, we need a water aerobics instructor." I'm like, "All right, I'm in." Right. And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, what did I just do? A water aerobics instructor? Are you kidding me?" So I went in there, and here I was in a pool area with all these people teaching water aerobics, right? And I soon graduated myself within, I think, 3 or 4 weeks, as I saw all the money that was being made in selling memberships. So I wanted to get involved in that. And I did. And I tore it up so much that I was managing the clubs. And, you know, they had a little nickname for me called PIF, right? Well, what did PIF stand for? I'll tell you what, it stood for paid in full, okay? Because I used my imagination. And this is what I did because you know what? And I'm telling you this for the first time. I don't even think I've ever told anybody this. But what I would do is I had a unique way, right? You use things to your advantage. And here I am. These mainly a lot of ladies would come into the club and they said, "We want to lose some inches and lose some pounds." And I said, "Perfect. Hang on right here." And I'd go get two 10-pound weights. And I told them to stand up. I said, "Can you hold these?" They said, "Sure." I said, "Okay, sit down." And then when it got time to show the club, what usually everybody did is they take them in there and get the guys and gals on the elliptical machine a little bit. And there's where our aerobics room is, and this is that. And then we went to the pool area. And what I would do is I'd have these women, and it was funny because anytime a woman came through the door, they were like, "Oh, hang on a second." They'd come get me real quick because my way of doing the business was very ingenious, right? And that's what we got to do in business. We got to use our resources to our advantage, right? My resources were weights. And these women would say, "Oh, I want to lose 30 pounds or more, or 20 pounds, or whatever the case might be." And I'd make them, if I felt they could carry 15 pounds, I could just kind of look at them and figure it out. And I'd make them carry between 20 and 30 pounds for like 20 minutes. And I would tell them they have to hang on to that. And I would use the machines. And then I would say, "Okay, this," and I would that. And they kept hanging on to the weights. And I could see that they were getting tired. And then I would say, "Hey, run yourself back to the pool area." And they did. I said, "Now, no, if you put those weights down, because it's only going to take you I'm going to count to 10 seconds. I'll be in there right after you." They have to go through the women's locker room, and they'd come out and they're carrying these weights and all this kind of stuff. And these memberships at the time were like 400, $500, right? And then you'd pay monthly fees. Well, then after they got to the pool area, "Hurry up, meet me out there, 10 seconds. That's all you get." Boom. I'd get them into the free weight area and they would drop the weights. And I go, and they're like, "Oh." I go, "That's what it feels like to lose 20 pounds. That's what it feels like to lose 30 pounds." and they didn't even have to go home and ask their husbands. They were just pulling out everything they possibly could, all their money and credit cards. And I worked my way up into management like in that because I was just tearing it up, right? And then my brother came up to me and we looked at a home-based business and we did extremely, extremely well in the space that we're talking about right here. And I talk about this. Why I told you that story in the beginning is because look, we got to use the holidays to our advantage, right? When you see what we got here, and then you can actually sit down. I mean, we're getting in front of Christmas right now. You want to buy somebody something that they're not going to use and just say, oh, hey, thank you very much. And just by the expression on their face, you're like, whoa, I think I might have made a mistake on that gift, right? No, we would get them the things that we were in when we were in our business, right? Because it makes great gifts, right? And then when we got into the music industry, we've been in that in our entire lives and toured for a few years. And then we came back and I did some consulting and things like that. And when it came down to starting this company, it isn't because we did it because we were like, oh, hey, let's go start a company. We did it because there was nothing in the world there was no company that we wanted to get involved with because they were all selling, unfortunately, not good products, junk, right? And we would read these labels. And I'm like, I'm not using that. I'm not using that. We aren't using that. So birth comes to Essante Organics, creating a company that is laser focused on plants, 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 everything. The first, the first USDA, the largest USDA certified organic superstore on the internet. We're going to show you how you guys can have a piece of that. But before we do that, I'm going to ask a couple people to come on and talk maybe a little bit about the business, a little bit about the products. And you know what? I'm going to call out Amy White because she's going to talk a little bit about the products.
I came from products that I thought were cleaner and, realizing, always knowing they weren't, the cleanest possible. But, I was in the company all in. And about 4.5 months ago, just really taking a deep dive and just a prayerful journey and finally answered one of your messages, Michael. And then I finally checked out what Asante was about. And wow, it has just been so eye-opening. And I've never taken reds and greens that were like whole food, that didn't have any other stuff in it. And wow. So those were the first thing. And then the Be Natural product, I cannot say good enough things about that either. And I don't know, I haven't taken the Be Natural product by itself, but with the reds and greens and the daily digest and the probiotic and the phyto cleanse and the omega and the protein powder and the Be Natural, I don't have any like brain fog. I sleep so good. I have great energy. My stamina just throughout the day is better. My workout recovery is better. Um, and I feel like my muscle development is better. I mean, is that crazy or what? So I could not be happier. I'm so glad I educated myself. I'm so thankful. It's really a prayerful journey. So I'm just really thankful. Thank you, Michael and
Well,
Danny and
you're
everyone.
not going to be done yet because I want you to tell them, I want you guys to know, just when we look at our product catalog, you're right. You know what? We have a nutritional line that has products that were nominated for a Nobel Prize. We got all these different awards and things like that, but something just simple that is certified organic. What did you tell me about today? Oh, there you are.
I didn't realize I could be on camera. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I
and
missed that
everybody
memo.
wants to see who
Sorry.
Amy is.
I do look kind of homeless tonight, but
Man.
that's okay.
And I look like and I look Chinese because I was squinting to try and see that little picture like that on
Good
the screen.
one. Good one.
But you did tell me about a This is a simple little thing, you guys, and it really makes you feel like everything's worth it. What did you tell me that you tried today? And or that you just
Oh,
started
yeah,
playing?
we were talking and I was like, Michael, that Rejuvenate moisturizer, it's
Right.
like this big. And I told him, I said, I need that to be bigger, like with a pump on it or something. 'Cause-
And what else did we talk about?
oh my goodness.
How about the blue bar?
Oh, the bar soaps. Okay. I have never been a bar soap person, but I forgot the names of them. I just know there's the blue, the purple, the white, and the pink.
Hmm.
And the blue and the purple I've tried, and they are amazing. Like my skin is so soft, like with bar soap.
Right.
Well, obviously these are organic, but oh my word, I love them so much. I
Right.
know.
And guys, even down to something like that, how much care and how much we put into the product line. So thank you. Thank you very much, Amy. I appreciate
Yes, thank you so much.
it. And you know what? I'm going to bring on a gentleman. I want him to talk to you a little bit about the company and the business. And then we're going to have a little time with Mitt. And we talked about that. So on our flyer. So Robert Blackman, I know you're there somewhere. Was there? What
Can you
happened?
see me now?
I can't see you now. Wait, let me look here. I didn't
Hi,
pin it.
Amy.
There we go. Now we can
You
see
got
it.
me? Okay, great, brother. All right, what do you want me to talk about?
Anything you like. Talk a little bit about, the product end and then the whole business side too. Like what you like
Sure.
about that.
T today was a reminder to me why I fell in love with this business when I was 18, when I first saw somebody draw the circles, and I just thought it was the most unbelievable thing in the world that I could make money talking to people and recommending products to people, and I could stay at home during the day while everybody was working. And then at night, I would go out and show presentations in people's homes or meet them at a coffee shop or whatever. And then during the day, I'd just be bird dogging people. This is before the internet. I'd go hang out places, I'd get referrals, and I just thought it was so cool because back then in 1980, it only took $1,600 a month for me to live. And my goal I said, I want to replace my income at work, $1,600 a month. And I didn't do that by saying, I didn't even hardly know the compensation plan. I just knew how many people I needed to get in on the product. So that's how I started. But I also started with the idea that I wasn't just trying to make money off a product. I was really trying to help people. And I signed somebody up last night from my Facebook page, and she's here in Oklahoma. And got Michael to talk with her. I asked her if she wanted to meet Michael and if she had any questions. She goes, yes. And we got to talking with her. Michael and I did today on a three-way call. And we asked her what other questions she had, and she got choked up because she was talking about her grandson that has this ailment. And she was wanting to know what products would help him. And it choked me up because I in that moment I said, this is what I'm supposed to be doing in my life. And I've known that for 42 years, but I go, I'm living my dream. This is it. This is what I'm supposed to be doing, touching people's lives that don't have an answer for loved ones. And I don't, there's not a day other than today that I could tell you that I've ever felt this good about the decision I made to become associated with Essante Organics because of what they've stood for. They've been standing for this for 24 years. I've been in for like 6 months, you know, and we have to respect their hanging in there and their diligence year in and year out, year in and year out, and holding steady while everybody else was, running circles around them sales wise, but selling crappy products. And they didn't budge. They didn't give in, and they've stayed the course, and they have a backbone, and they're upfront. There's no deception here. And I cannot wait for her to get the products and have her help her son. And after Michael, we got off the call, I called her and she was just so thankful for your help that you gave her. And she's so thankful that she found me as a sponsor. And she's so excited about her future. She's 64 and she's looking for something to replace her income. And I'm going to help her as much as I can. And so I just think today reminded me why I'm in the business and gave me what I needed, which is I needed a reminder that it's about helping other people that you have no idea what's going on with them in their lives. But somehow, if you do this business the right way, the universe will bring you the people that you need to have in your business. And I need her in my business. And she needs me. She needs us. And so I just thank Michael and Daniel and Dr. JJ for staying the course and making this company available for people like myself and for my new sign up and for her grandson. And I'm very gratified by that today. So thank you, Michael.
Yes, and it was something because we pride ourselves first as being an educational company first, right? So this lady we spoke with, she wow, for we talked about her, and I'm just going to give you guys a synopsis of what happened. And it got quiet for almost a minute and a half. That's a long time. It's like a whole half a day going by. And she was crying, right? And then she's like, I don't think you can help us. She didn't think, she goes, because my grandson's got this really, really rare disorder. And she said the name of it, and I whipped it out like that, knew exactly what it was. And she was just like set back because you know what? And that's our job. Our job here is we educate people first. So we know all about the situation. Then did we have solutions for her grandson? 1000%. Absolutely. 1000% talked about those. And now we got to make lifestyle changes and make decisions. And that's it. That's simple. And that's what we pride ourselves in being, you know, first. And you know what that I want to bring somebody on that is going to talk a little bit about the business and the things, and I don't want to steal her thunder um, because she said I hope she remembers what she said to me today because when she talked about products in the marketplace. So with that, she's in. Wait, now, Mint, you got to help me out here. It was a information. What was it?
You're the one that named me.
Right.
Transformation Authority.
There it is. Yes. I was like, I was getting stuck
You
on the
gave me the name.
I was getting stuck on the transportation, right? So I'm like, okay, what was it? I knew it rhymed with it. Yes, Transformation Authority, mint a roll-up. So
Thank
yes.
you. Thank you so much, Michael. Yes, my expertise is to meet people where they are, find out where they want to go, and help them get there. And speaking of getting there, this company is a vehicle to help a lot of people get where they're trying to go. Robert, I want to thank you for sharing that story because it really touched my heart as a parent who had a child with special needs. I know what that feels like, and that is really what started me. Not started me, but dedicated me to researching and finding out how does this even happen. So, for example, in 1960, 1 in 1,500 children, up to 10,000 children had autism. Not a lot. Today, it's 1 in 34. Wow. Why? Well, take a look at the products. So there I am in the store, and I'm going down with this Yuka app, Y-U-K-A, and I'm scanning all of these products in the supermarket. And honestly, I couldn't find anything. I looked and looked and looked and looked, and the best products still were okay. They were fair. I was stunned. I was stunned to find out that 98% of the products that I look at on the shelves are owned by the same parent company, different brands, same chemicals. And that is called the illusion of choice. And that is something that Danny and Michael knew. And they started this movement to help provide us with a real solution. So I'm using this app to scan all the barcodes, and then I scan some organic freeze-dried strawberries. And the app scored it low. Said it was high in sugar. Dumb app. Same thing. It says, oh, this product is okay. These three chemicals, they're low risk. And then I Googled it and I found out those three chemicals together are high risk. And I can't trust the app, but I can trust everything in the Essante organic product line. I'm so thrilled with this catalog of products. And I'm learning, I'm experimenting with one product after another. Now I use the nourishment conditioner. Can you tell? I love all the colors. I love how light it is. I love the puns. I love the products. I love that there's a benefit of it. Not just does it, do the job, but it nourishes my hair also. I mean, this is it. Amazing. It is truly amazing.
I'm
So
jealous.
I am so grateful. But I will also tell you that I didn't use those shampoos on the shelves that make people lose their hair. That is what is in those products. 98% of those products on the shelves right there have an ingredient in the shampoo and the conditioner and the detangler and the rinse and the gel that makes your hair fall out. So I'm pretty lucky that I kind of got away from that early on. But nonetheless, trying to scan all those barcodes and learn to read labels is exhausting. The chemicals and the how many syllables there are, I can't figure it out. I work a full job anyway, and it's too much work. So I get to go shop freely and carefreely in my Essante catalog, and I'm super, super happy about that. I love the benefits of the benefits, and they just don't stop. I'm trying to think of what my favorite products are, but I don't know, because the more I experiment with it, just I feel like Amy. I have the chocolate and the vanilla, and I've got the reds and greens. I've got the super sprout cereals every single morning. That's changed my life. Talk about regulating some stuff. I just started with the beet pollen and with the royal jelly. Oh my gosh, and the hormones. Hormones control a whole bunch of stuff. It's not just for, female and male. We're talking about sleep and building muscle and everything else. So I love my product line, and I hope everybody gets to experiment with things as I have and really test it. And don't believe me, test it.
Thank you, Mint.
I got plenty more. I could go forever.
I know that. We'll give you every Tuesday. How's that? And we'll never have a rerun. Perfect.
Never have a rerun. My mom said that. You'll never have 2 days the same.
Right, exactly.
It's true. But I really mean it, Michael. A lot of people don't know how much of a researcher I am and how many different sciences that I study and how many different, cross references at finding out the expression, how things are expressed, finding out, I don't know all the stuff that I guarantee it, but I know enough to make me sick. So I don't want to put anybody else through that. I can just say, if you're finding one chemical, that's enough to say no.
Right. That is it. That is it. Just one. I tell people that's all it takes. It's just one. We give you a little list. When you come into the company, you can grab the flyer, even if you're not in the company, and you look at the back of your labels. And if you see just one of those in there, you just don't use it. You don't look for 2 or 3 or 5, one, over and out. That's simple. And I'll tell you what, you'll be like Mint. You'll walk into the store with your shopping cart, and you'll walk out of the store with an empty shopping cart. That is exactly what's going to happen, if you really did that. So,
Yep.
So that's the reason for the company. And I want to, bring somebody on real quick that can recap the product line a little bit and talk to you. Yes, this is a business, and you do get paid, and very, very well. And he'll talk about a couple components that are inside this company that I think are the, we got six fabulous ways, but two of them is what you should really, really do your deep dive and look into. So with that, I'm going to bring on the president of our company, Dr. JJ, and then we'll bring Danny on to talk a little bit about timing.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, everybody who has shared today. I so appreciate it. And what you just witnessed are people that weren't really asked to speak. They just came on, they spoke from the heart about our company, about their experience, about our products. And that's really important. You heard what others have said. And I'm going to tell you what stood out to me among all the great speakers already tonight is that you start trying products here that maybe you didn't even get into the company for in the first place, and you fall in love all over again. So, I've been in a company way back in the day where we had one or two products, and you try them both with your intro pack, and either you love it or you hate it, and it's done. What's great is you share this with friends and family members. Our products are going to be guaranteed to work as good as the toxic stuff, but the best part is it's toxic free. It's made from organic plant ingredients. And we've got something for everybody, but organically, they might sign up with a few products, but they're going to start trying the other products that we have in our catalog. And as they do, like I said, they're going to fall in love all over again. It might be our bar soap, like Amy shared. It might be our Rejuvenate, like Amy shared, and so on and so forth. So these are amazing, amazing products. And we want to pay you for getting the word out. It's as simple as that. This is a referral-based business. And it's really an educating business because everyone man, woman, and child, are already using these types of products. The only difference is the products they're using are loaded with toxic ingredients linked to horrific diseases. So as Robert shared, there are people that are praying, begging, needing the information that you have. So as you educate people, as you invite people, they're going to start using and falling in love with our products. And we want to pay you each time they order and order over and over again. We offer 6 different ways, as our CEO shared with you, but I'm going to talk about 2 of them. And it's residual income. Residual income is a very special type of income. And Robert and Mint and Amy and many of the other people that are on this call know all about it because this is the type of income that you do the work one time and you can get paid over and over and over again for that one job. As a kid, I mowed lawns. How many of you had jobs mowing lawns, raking leaves, delivering mail? I did all those and worked at Blockbuster Video. And in those tasks, as well as 99% of the other jobs out there in the world, you do the job one time and you get paid. But it's not like the guy or gal who's delivering the newspapers in the town that I grew up in. It's not like I'm getting a residual income from those papers that I delivered all those years ago. Well, we offer you that here. So here's how it works. It's a very, very simple machine, very, very simple animal. You are going to educate people. You're going to direct them to your website, and you're going to manage 2 teams, a left team and a right team. You're going to put some of those people that come in as customers and distributors on your left leg, and you're going to put some of those customers and distributors on your right leg. That's it. And as they order, they're going to fall in love with the products. And as those products get smaller and smaller, meaning the tube of toothpaste is getting low or their nutritional products are getting low, they're going to organically, instinctively, habitually order more. And every time they order and reorder, you're going to get paid a piece of that sale. Pretty easy, right? But it's better than that. As they tell people who tell people who tell people, and so on and so on and so forth, you're going to get a piece of all those sales to unlimited levels of depth. And I've been in the industry many, many years, as the speakers you've heard already speak have been. And I can share with you what we have is very, very special. I've been in companies that pay you 6 levels deep. That's it. We pay you to unlimited levels of depth. So there could be somebody 6 levels below you, 10 levels below you, 60 million levels below you, who you might never meet, who's ordering products on the other side of the world, but you're still getting paid each time they order and reorder. Brilliant, brilliant idea. That's called the endless team bonus. You're going to get 10% of all of the volume that's occurring below you. Simple, simple bonus. And then we've got something called the 100% check match, where we're going to incentivize you to stick to your people like glue. You got Robert, who just enrolled this new person. I know the type of person and experience and trainer that he is. I know Mint is this way and Amy is this way. They're going to stick to their people like glue. They are going to ensure that their people's endless team bonus checks, that 10% bonus check, is going to become massive. But they're going to do it just because they're good people. But here's the best part. With the 100% check match, we are going to pay them. We're going to incentivize them for those checks to go huge, because the people that you personally enroll, whatever their endless team bonus check is, that 10% bonus check, you can match that check up to 100%. We're not going to take anything away from them. So just to give you a simple, not pie in the sky number, just a simple hypothetical example. Let's say your entire career in Essante, you enroll 10 people. Trust me, I want you to go out and enroll hundreds, thousands, but let's say you've enrolled 10 people. You and I, we all know that one or two of those people or more probably are never going to earn anything. They just love the products. They're going to keep on ordering the products every month. We love our customers. That's great. But there's going to be a couple of people that earn a few hundred, and maybe you have one or two that earn more than that. And then maybe you have that one superstar that goes on to earn thousands of dollars a month. But if you add them all up, all those endless team bonus checks, let's say for a week, let's just, again, not pie in the sky numbers, let's just say it's $1,000. They're going to each get their pro-rated version or of whatever their check is, they're going to get. But because you enrolled all those 10 people, you can match that. So you're getting your endless team bonus check. You're getting all the other 5 ways we pay, but the matching bonus check, you could be getting an additional $1,000 a week. That's huge. And I want you to know that it's not any more difficult than that. There's no small print. We've got 3 levels of achievement in this company: silver, gold, and platinum. You're a silver, you can be a silver with enrolling as little as 2 people. You're going to get a 25% match. As a gold, you can do that with as little as 4 enrollments. You're going to get a 50% match. And then as a platinum, which you can also do with as little as 4 people, they're going to be 4 special people, but 4 people, you can do that. You can get a 100% check match on all of your people's endless team bonus checks with no caps, no limits, no traps, no gimmies, gotchas, no small print. And if you are at all entrepreneurial, and if you are at all money motivated or a numbers person, this should keep you up at night. Don't worry, we've got organic lavender oil that can cure that condition. But that being said, I can go on, just like Mint and all the rest of the speakers you've heard today. This is exciting stuff. We're all here to help you, but I'm going to turn it back to our CEO. I don't want to be too verbose. So Mr. Winterger, if you could take it away.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry. I was just using my USDA certified organic Essante lip balm.
I'm
Does
drinking my
anybody have
reds. I can
lips?
do that trick too.
There you go. Anybody got lips out there? Because I'll tell you what, here's a true fact. I mean, we went through everything, right? The skin around your eyes, the skin around the lips, and skin around the inside of your wrist is thinner than the skin on your face. And the skin on your face is 10 times thinner than the skin on your entire body. So that's why it's important to actually look at this stuff and really get it, really understand it. Now we're going to understand a little bit about timing and positioning and where we are with this and everything else that my brother Daniel would like to bring up. And we'll talk about products that nourish and heal the body, a little different than anything else that's in the marketplace. Daniel.
All right, thank you very much. So, to our organic influencers that have been with us a while, I probably sound like a broken record because Tuesday night Zooms are our business opportunity Zooms, and I do the same presentation pretty much every Tuesday. This is a Zoom for you to bring the people that you spoke to throughout the week to understand and take a look at an incredible home-based business. Okay, so what we offer here is a very rare opportunity. You have a very stable company that's in front of a way of life before it becomes a way of life. Now, whether anyone likes it on this Zoom, the world's going green with or without you. So you pretty much have 2 choices. You can watch it go green, or you can make a lot of green from it going green. Okay. You got Forbes magazine, business journals around the world calling the green movement the next paradigm shift in life. Now, paradigm shifts are extremely rare. Most human beings will experience 1 to 2 in a lifetime. To show you how rare they are, the last chance you had to get involved in one was around 1981, 82, the early 80s. Mr. Jobs creates the computer, Mr. Gates creates software, and the internet is born. Now, if you were first online selling anything from toothpicks to picture frames to wristwatches, anything, dress shoes, tennis shoes, you're a multi-millionaire today. Go online today and open up your store, your website, selling whatever you like, and see if you become a multimillionaire. And I would say your chances are slim to none because there's already hundreds or maybe even thousands of sites around the world already selling that, unless you're an inventor and created something that doesn't exist. So timing and positioning are crucial. $400 investment in Microsoft. In 1982, I was 18 years old. If I'd have known this, I could have scratched up $400. But a $400 investment in Microsoft stock in 1982, not 80U, 82, would yield you 37 to $40 million today. I wouldn't even be speaking to you, but that's okay. You know, missed out on the last one, woulda, coulda, shoulda. But the beautiful thing is you are in the next one. Okay. These business journals around the world are projecting the green movement to be the next paradigm shift in life. Simply stating, right now, 9% of the world is green. That's a beautiful thing for everyone on the Zoom. They're saying 7 to 10 years, give or take, that 9% is going to be 95%. Simply stating, the world has been educated because the only reason 91% of the world aren't using these products aren't because they're ignorant or dumb people. They just don't know the products in their shower, on their countertops, are loaded full of toxic chemicals. And I'm not talking 2, 3, 10, or 20. I'm talking hundreds. And I'm not talking chemicals linked to skin or eye irritation. I'm talking chemicals linked to organ toxicity like liver and kidney problems and Alzheimer's and dementia, reproductive problems in females, and the worst being cancer. Okay. So the beautiful thing about the business opportunity here is there's no selling. We don't sell anything here at Essante Organics. You got a lot of companies out there right now with shiny pennies, magic potions, lotions, pills, powders, patches, drinks that do all these fantastic things. First of all, you have to be a pretty good salesperson to get someone to, first of all, try that product. And now, if you want true residual income for life, they need to stay on it for the rest of their life. What are those chances? Okay. But what are the chances of everyone taking a shower in the morning? Almost everyone does. Okay. So there's no selling. What we do is we educate people on the products that they already buy every single month. They use every single day on themselves and their loved ones. And once they know what we know, they're not using what's in their home anymore. Now, this business is as simple as A and B. A are all the products currently in your home that you and your loved ones use every single day with hundreds of chemicals linked to serious disease and illness. And here's B. Those same exact products, 100% chemical free, toxic free, and organic, made with ingredients that are proven to nourish and heal the body. What do you want to use on you and your family? A or B? I never had one person say, oh, A, Daniel, the ones linked to liver and kidney problems, Alzheimer's, dementia. No, because once you know, you can't unknow. So what we offer here is truly a once in a lifetime business opportunity because the world is going green once. Once it's gone green, it's too late to become rich, retired, and wealthy from it. So timing and positioning are absolutely crucial when creating wealth. And what I mean by that is timing with you, everyone that's on this Zoom, getting involved early in the beginning with Asante Organics, because in our industry, the masses fall underneath you, whether you like it or not. And the people that make the really big checks are the people that got in early in the beginning in their company. And the positioning is being with the company that's in front of a way of life before it becomes a way of life, that they're calling the next paradigm shift in life. Look, this computer I'm on, it's a way of life. I don't know one company in the world still using typewriters, right? No. Well, once people are educated, they're not using products with toxic chemicals linked to serious disease and illness. When there's a company out there that makes not one thing, everything they use on a daily basis, all 100% toxic free and organic. So, again, really remember this and teach this. If you can get involved in a way of life before it becomes a way of life, you're a very wealthy individual, and that's what we offer here at Essante Organics. So thank everyone for being on the Zoom tonight. And with that being said, I will throw it back to Michael.
Thank you very much. Guys, you heard it, A to Z. I mean, it's very, very simple. Plants, everything plants, laser focused. Plants, a nutritional line. Again, product's been nominated for Nobel Prize. an alkalizing division that the NBC network says um, is the strongest alkalizing products in the world. Personal care line that every year in business, every year has acquired a International Green Peace Award. The media we've been on, it's just amazing. And now you guys get to go out there and spread this word. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm not a political guy, but the way things are going and what they want to do and really expose and show people that, you know what, let's go back to the way things used to be when, again, plants, right? And that's what we do. And we have to remember plants were man's first medicine. Plants are, it says right there in Genesis, I gave you plants for food. Plants are, plants are food, plants are energy, plants are life force, plants have frequencies, plants are vibration, plants are biomimetic, meaning you can get your peptides. All your peptides are in plants, and your amino acids, your proteins, your minerals, your vitamins, all that. Plants are bioidentical. Blood and chlorophyll have the same chemical makeup, only off by one number. So if you needed it, you could get yourself a chlorophyll and coconut water transfusion, and you'd probably end up healthier than getting anything else other than that. And remember that plants were man's first medicine. And in order to progress in life, I think at one point in time, you got to stop, put on the brakes and go, you know what, maybe we got to regress and go back into the days where, goodness, people were in shape, and it's, you don't need me to go out there and look up the, pictures of the beach. This is what it looked like in the 70s, and you can't, all you see is just fit or skinny people. And here's what it looks like now. And the population of the beach is half because you know what? Everybody's twice the size and they can't fit them all onto the beach. And that's a health issue, when you look at just that alone. And so we change lives here, people, and we, go out there, look at everything that's out in the marketplace. You're not going to find anything like it, not even coming close, where every single solitary thing that, I don't care whether you're a man or a woman tonight, you get to go to bed tonight, put your head on that pillow and go, wow, I didn't put one toxic chemical inside of me or on top of me. That's huge. It's absolutely huge. And that's the way the world's going because we live in here. Okay. This is what we got to take care of. I don't live in here. I live in here. What are we putting inside of ourselves and on the outside of ourselves is what really matters, because then that's going to affect your life. It's not going to affect anything in the house or where you're living. It's going to affect you. So at the very end of the day, I'm going to tell you what one of the largest research centers in the world, where I heard this, and I only heard that, sunk deep down into my heart. I'm going to tell you what, you know, once I heard this, it was life-changing for me. And I hope it is for you because, before you get down on your knees or however you do it and sit up in your bed or whatever, and you say your little prayers tonight and, thank the good Lord for his breath in your lungs and your heartbeat and you're being able to spend your day or talk to your family and all the good things that we can talk about. You know what? This is what I was told. Before you even do anything tonight, Mike, you sit there and you think about what did I put inside myself? What did I put on top of myself? Because this is, you know what? No, it doesn't matter how small or how large of any activity that you did to this, okay? Only done one of two things. You've either participated in your life or you participated in your death. What did you guys do today? Which one did you guys participate in? Okay. I think about that every time I pick anything up. I look at it, I read it. Labels don't lie, people do. So I don't listen to anybody, I read. Okay. That's simple. And now we educate, and now you got a place, a home where, wow, it's absolutely phenomenal. So I thank you all for your time. We're very thankful. We're grateful. Choice is yours, right? I mean, It's just that simple. I mean, you gotta, you know, it's your responsibility to take care of your health and put yourself back together the way that your body used to run when we were kids. Okay. Because when we're kids, we're not responsible. Then there comes that age where all of a sudden it's now you are responsible and you gotta inside and out. That's simple. So with that being said, I thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you. We're thankful. We're grateful. We're glad to share our time with you. And we're very structured. Every Tuesday and Thursday night. This Thursday, we're going to be talking with Todd Falcone. I'm going to tell you what, I would pack this room because it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. And Todd's always awesome. So yeah, so put that up. I'll be posting it. Get up, get your people here, and God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your businesses. And we will see you again on another broadcast on another Tuesday and Thursday night in our Zooms as well. So you all have a wonderful evening, and thank you all for your time. God
Thanks,
bless.
Michael.